Yo, 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 what it is, you rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Hour Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, back with another heat rock.
Yeah.
What you say, bro?
No, I was going to say, this is a very recent release right here.
Yeah.
This is a very, like what? I think he came out, let me see, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, this was woo.
Yeah, we right there with it. You know what I'm saying? And we done showed, you know, a lot of respect on a previous review. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, that was pretty much for, you know, somebody else, and we really didn't, you know, give him his just due. But definitely.
I can say we did.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, we did, but they was jammed together. And that other artist, we did a separate one of his.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
we did.
I mean, this is jammed together too, but it still highlights.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
Still gonna highlight, you know, this artist on a personal.
Yeah.
Personal,
definitely.
level. So yeah.
Definitely, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you give respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it brings a lot of focus. You know, we've been putting a lot of focus on what's going on upstate. You know, we've been really slamming the city.
Yeah.
Because the city just is bugging out on some commercialized nonsense.
Yeah.
But, you know, we got to give some love to the city, because there's one person that's actually, you know what I'm saying, from the city. That, you know what I'm saying, and yo, y'all niggas need to pay attention.
Yeah, he's killing y'all right now.
Yeah, straight up.
He's starting to be one of my favorite go-tos now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and got a lot of endorsement from one of me and bro's favorites too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Yeah.
We miss you, bro. We miss you, but you know, You left a hell of an element behind. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? That things happen for a reason, and this is definitely a great reason. Tell them who we rocking with, bro.
Flea Lord.
Flea. Straight up.
Flea Lord. He's got a new collab.
Yeah.
I guess you would call it an EP. I guess what's the brother name? Fetti.
Yeah, so we gonna get into this album, Mandatory Respect, from Flea Lord.
Flea Lord and let me just clip the volume.
Yeah, Flea Lord and Chase Fetti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where Chase Fetti from, bro?
To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the brother. I just seen that that he came out with a new project a few days ago, and I just listened to it. I'm like, it just hit me. Because, you know, I was listening to a few other things that it was just like, it was all right, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really get me like that. Then I turned this on, I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was looking for, so.
Yeah, we don't really know exactly too much about Chase Fetti or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, or about where he's from, or, you know.
Yeah, we'll probably, you know what I'm saying, you know, during the review, I look something up real quick. Yeah, maybe I think maybe Trace is of New Jersey, maybe. But yeah, we'll put it in later, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is definitely, you know, gotta be a dope album for, you know, it to come out, you know, a couple days ago, and for us to go right into it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, we give a little leeway, but yeah, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? First record is going to be Get the Mac.
Get the Mac. Let's get it.
Like the Mac is back.
Yeah.
Big clip walking, selling mid rhyming. White crazy how I control the felon clip bombers. We the Lord's army, all the hoes swarm me. When it come to washing money, we got door-to-door laundry. Coke dealing Democrats, home stealing, peeling back. Blow wild shoppers, it in my favorite sweater. Off a nigga making cheddar. We live in the jungle, so we walk with the snakes forever. Coaching like I'm Bill Check, smoking like I'm hella rich. All my niggas up, they ain't hating like a jealous bitch.
Okay.
What we got?
That was shit. I forgot the name of the record already. Get the Mac.
Get the Mac. Get the Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flea Lloyd and Chase Fetti.
Yeah, that was a hard start off, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he had those, you know, those lines with it, man. You know, those, and I think his style is getting more. Yeah, I was watching the interview too.
Hate when a losing nigga is a bad sport. Tell that nigga move around, look at your passport. You can't just set up in the town, you gotta ask for it. I got whatever on myself, I cover all back. Got doing 80 down broad in that Corvette. When it was time to ride, I had to buckle up, I'm the dub. What I'm wasting time for, I can't get it back. That's why I go and get the full when I can get the Mac.
Recently, I think his style is getting more crisp, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the confidence is more there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I mean, even with the last project he did with Ito, the Far Rock joint, I mean, it was there, but now you can really see him, like he's saying, like, you know, having fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
getting into his comfort zone. Word is born. Yeah, see that?
Spot?
Yeah, you have to check that out. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, but yeah, I get that starting off. That's a strong 9 for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Even that's a strong 9 for me, because comparing his performance to what I've been listening to, everybody else's shit ain't really hit me like that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the you know, the Chance Fetti. I said Chance Fetti.
Oh yeah.
The Chase Fetti.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for somebody to be, you know, kind of like an unknown artist, I think he done pretty good.
Absolutely.
You know, as for his first introduction. You know,
making his mark. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a 9 too, bro. Starting off, you know, I could definitely feel more presence of his comfort zone in this project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially starting off. I think that a sample was from Cypress Hill, I'm Having Illusions.
Yeah, and I actually heard that on something else too. Besides that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Yeah, I know
a lot of people used it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cypress Hill, but I heard that, especially that little ring in there.
Yeah, I recently seen an interview with Flea, you know, basically talking, I think you sent it to me, bro, with, you know, he was talking about how, you know, he's not really Griselda, you know what I'm saying? He's not really, you know, a lot of people think because he was associated with Peter, he's Infamous Mob. He's not Infamous Mob, but, you know, you can really, you can hear the similarities. I can hear a lot of twin, you know, in his voice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know, Godfather as well. You know what I'm saying? But I can also hear, you know, distinction of Conway in him too. I know he be with the Machine a lot too.
Benny too.
You know, Benny, definitely. So, you know, that comfort, you know, is definitely there. You know what I'm saying? And it's an element of the city that's missing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really don't have that underground, you know, pull.
Like you said on the was it the last I think it was a Rock Marciano we done. You said niggas is making a lot of rich rap and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have been. There's a lot of flossy type, you know. Yeah, a
lot of, you know,
music.
Trying to make a hit record, trying to get these hits. You know, a lot of people, you know, they got on this this quest of, you know, it's not a hit, like, you know, trying to make these hit songs. I don't know when the city got to, you know, these hits, but you making these hits, you know what I'm saying? Look at what's his name, Designer with Panda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made that one hit, but where's he at?
Right. Yeah, that's right.
That's all he got.
That's
I mean,
all you got.
You know, he can go different places and perform that song and still get his money, but otherwise, you know, musically, like, you know, project wise,
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, that focus on that, you know, yeah, they nice, but where's that hit? They don't have a hit. Who cares? Like, now you don't have to have a structure. Not having a structure, you know, right now is actually, you know,
better.
Yeah, it's better. Like, it's flipping things, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got to give credit to Griselda for doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got to give, you know, West Side his credit for not switching over, for always remaining the same. You know what I'm saying? Because that sound right now it's taking over. You know what I'm saying? And
hell, if you really look at it, if you really go back, if you look at Wu-Tang,
yeah,
so far as the individual level, they didn't really have like one big hit type of record.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They had full-length projects.
Yeah.
Projects that was, you know, dope. Like, you know, you had Fish Scale, and you had Supreme Clientele.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just one standout record. Of course, you had Apollo Kids and,
yeah,
you know, Churches Lagos, but, you know, they're not like mega hit records.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because they stayed in their element. See, it's the difference between, you know, making a hit record and crossing over. Like, even they, you know, radio songs was still in their element. And that's the element everybody can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether, you know, if you a battle rapper, you really can't make songs for the radio. If you a artist that makes songs for the radio, you can't battle worth for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to be in the middle, to have those artists that, you know, that's in the middle, like, you know what I'm saying? Meth can get on anybody's joint and pretty much, you know what I'm saying, eat lunch on their joint. But Meth can also get on the Mary joint. He can get on the SWV joint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Red can do that too. So, you know, that kind of artistry, you know what I'm saying, that's been missing for a long time in music. You know, I remember back in the 90s, you could go to, you know, Sam Goody, and you could buy singles. You could buy, you know, the A and the B side. Most of the B side had instrumentals on them. That's, you know, that's how we used to rock or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on a cassette tape. You know, when it used to be a remix or whatever. If you take that form now, it ain't gonna be a lot of people that could do it. It's gonna be a lot of people losing money, you know what I'm saying, because the joint is gonna come out horribly, because it ain't too many people that could do that. It ain't too many people, and it definitely ain't too many artists that has that artistry to where they can perform. I mean, being on a show, you know what I'm saying, doing a movie. Like, what artist you know that can do that? Look at Map. Look at all the TV joints he did. You know what I'm saying? Taken away from who he really is. Look at, you know, all the remixes he's done. Look at all the, you know, all the B songs, the B sides that, you know, he's done. It's, you know, he probably got more B sides than A sides that people ain't even ever heard. A lot of people ain't heard the Takao album.
Right.
I know niggas ain't heard Muddy Waters all the way through. Like, you know, if you go to one of those concerts, they're gonna be like, yo, what song? When he do this?
Right.
That's how you know people ain't, you know, they not really the fans that they say they are. So, you know, that part of it, I feel like is coming back. Like, you know, more, and that's how it should be. It should be more limelight shined on the underground. You know what I'm saying? The underground sound is really coming back, and it's starting to grab a hold, you know what I'm saying, of everything. And eventually, it's gonna grab a hold and it's gonna strangle out Radio 1. Radio 1 ain't gonna have no choice but to play underground stuff on the radio. What you hear on K-Slay Drama Hour, what you hear on Tony Touch, you know what I'm saying? Sway and King Tech, all of that's coming back. Stretch Armstrong, you know, all of that. Scram Jones, all of that's coming back, because even on them shows, they don't play nothing but, you know, Tony Touch might do a new music hour where he plays new music, but most of the time he's playing underground stuff that nobody ever heard. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you DJs are gonna have to step it up again. You know what I'm saying? Because this quarantine got DJs stepping up, because nobody can go nowhere to perform right now.
Right, everybody gotta sit back.
You gotta sit back, yeah, and you gotta dig in them crates again. You know what I'm saying? So you can't dig in your crates with all of these artists that people already know. You know what I'm saying? You can't pull out a what's his name? Well, you can't pull out a Migos joint that ain't nobody ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Where's they stuff? Everybody heard they stuff.
Yeah.
You're not gonna dig in the crates. Oh, I got this Migos joint.
Roddy Rich.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not gonna dig in the crates and hear a song that, you know, ain't nobody ever heard. So you're gonna have to play these underground joints. You know what I'm saying? This quarantine is really gonna make people step it up. Cause you ain't gonna have no choice but to be in the lab and get on your craft. You know what I'm saying? And really play a heat rock. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this Flea Lord and Chase Fetti. Who?
Right.
But when it come on, it's like, yo.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
I was, yeah.
Straight up. So yeah, but yeah, starting off, you know, I give it a 9, bro. What we got for number 2?
2 is gonna be The Strong Arm.
Let's get it. Dope title.
Niggas know me in the game, I take the last shot. Nigga, you not in the field, you just a mascot. Last year I was mentally in the bad spot. This year I play Sunset and that Jack drop.
Me a lot. When it first came on, when I first listened to it, it reminded me a lot like, you know, like the old G Unit mixtapes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, you know, this song remind me of one of those records G Unit, you know, would have did back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, sometimes they had one of those Park Jam type of head bop records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it come in, I'm like, oh man, this sound like one of the old, you know, G Unit records and whatnot.
Was the port of Miami. Model bitches playing drinking games and snorting that candy. Your bitch had a wig and a shin come out it. And the answer's no if I can't get a bank about it. I got the hookups on good tellies that fill a belly. If a nigga never did it, then what could the nigga tell me?
Because a lot of these records don't have a chorus in them.
Absolutely, yeah. I was gonna say that.
You know, a lot of them is just as long as 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But
Flea Lord, you know I got the Spanish whip and the 50 big chief, no Kansas City. Ass chasing Drew about them plates of glue. First tighter than a lawn john. The way you spittin', reminiscent of the Dawn song. I pitch like the track, and you know I make it bump like an alligator back. My closet got flavor like an alligator pack. I ain't trying to go to war, I'm just trying to get these racks.
it's a good 2 minutes. Like, I mean, it don't leave you over with. It's like, yeah, you know, that's what I needed.
Right, right.
It ain't like skip. Right. You know, it's a good 2 minutes. You know, but both artists showed up on this record, man. I mean, I think I give this another 9 too.
Yeah.
I mean, for me.
Yeah, I get that joint a 9.5, bro. Because, you know, it wasn't too much. It was just, you know, it was a power punch. You know what I'm saying? It hit you right dead in the socket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't too much.
I think I was driving to work when I, you know, listened to it the first time. And you know, I listened to the first, and when this came in, I'm like, okay. Yeah, like you said, it was a slapper. It came
definitely. You know, and it just did what it needed to do. It wasn't too much. You know, it wasn't like a combination or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, a power punch. You know what I'm saying? The cadence of it, you know, the delivery, everything was there. And from artists that people, you know, are not truly familiar with, to do that, to have those kind of substances says a lot. So yeah, I give it a 9.5, bro, just off of that.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. So we got number 3. What we got, bro?
Number 3 is gonna be You Ain't With Us.
It's turnpike with 240 in the front. Whatever call, just order one and come. I might take the price down. If you order more than one, the police looks at you. Never scoop bags and wrap they in plastic. Or clapping spraymatics. Got a bunch of hitters, but these niggas ain't bad. But you think you real, nigga? Fuck even rage on. Catch rate bars, it ain't really hard. You ain't wanna stay the your foundation isn't solid. I don't want you niggas by me. How the fuck I'm supposed to build with you?
Hit it, take cheddar, watch me put this play together. Eliminate whoever, then I finish breaking bread up. Watch full of stones, but it's a Glock in my home. The coke with the crystals, I done smoke bigger pistols. And if you with your best friends, they both going with you. They school of hard knocks, keep the Julie Park cop. The half on a condo and a whip, I decapitated.
Body.
Yeah, that sound like an Alchemist.
Yeah.
Like a kind of reminiscent of a Mobb Deep type of record.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, I think Flea, he came in and cleaned that one up. I get that about an 8. I give it about an 8, 7.5, 8.
Yeah, I give it about an 8.5. You know, like you said, Flea came in to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? It definitely sounds like a infamous Mob joint. You know, those drums or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? One of those infamous rainy day tracks you play when it rains.
Yeah.
Throwing your hoodie. You know, in October. One of them joints, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one of those illy joints. But yeah, definitely, you know, it ain't too much to really put on it. Ain't, you know, you don't really need too much sauce on it. It is what it is. You know, one of those tracks, you know, simple, can get a lot of play on a Tony Touch, you know, mixing hour. You know, still get his fair share to, you know, the mixing with it or whatnot. So
yeah, I think I believe too that has that record had a chorus in it too.
Oh yeah,
you know, a hook.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's the first time for this album. So yeah, that was number 3. We got this number 4.
Take it for granted, love about you. Walking out my life, believe me.
Number 4 is gonna be For the Leg.
Yeah, I met her on the 2 train, heading uptown back when I was on my raw game. Headphones listening to Kanye, lips like Jelly Roller, hips like Johnson. I'm living white, living gritty, just the life of a hustler and my wife with the shitty. Chronic to my pride, ain't no honest getting tried, and I don't do the clubs unless mommy get it stopped. He inside a corset, coming home to place like my mama said the kids. I'm a 40 so clean, about to sign a little leg. Put a brick in my bitch, I'm fixing it fit work.
Ooh, that was a smacker right there.
Yeah, definitely a heat rocker.
Shorty gon' hold it down. I ain't talking gas when I say she throw the pedal. Told her about the kitchen, now she cook, she be throwing down. Talking whole plate, it's a blessing. Say it's great, the clip, we break ends, nigga. Yeah, we the modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Only thing I know for sure is that mommy gon' ride. Mommy gon' ease all my pain and fuck me out of my mind. Keep on the chain, she ain't dropping it down.
When that you know, that sample came in, I'm like, you know, I thought I was like, okay, they seem like they taking it back to like a Kanye type of or a No ID or
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
Sound like a Dane Grease.
Yeah, with the you know, the lady singing and shit. I'm like, I wonder what this gonna be.
Yeah.
Then it just switched up, and when that switch up happened, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like a head bopper instantly. Yeah, definitely.
So I give that joint a 9.5.
Yeah,
9.5, almost 10 to me.
Yeah, I give it about a 9.5 too, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for, you know, the presentation. You know what I mean? It can't get no better than what it sounds like. You know, it wasn't too much put on there. It wasn't, you know, a lot of verses to where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can stay in contact or whatever. You know?
I think that's important too.
Yeah.
Is not to overdo it. You know, sometimes like you can overdo it with records.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I like about kind of like this era, because a lot of times in this era, a lot of your tracks is like short. You know,
Absolutely.
they don't do like a full 3 minute. You know, sometimes the track can only be a minute and a half.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah, the structure of it, you know, people don't give people that credit. Stands out with Griselda, because a lot of people, they put too much sauce on it, thinking that, you know, when there's 3 people on the track, you gotta everybody gotta have a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, you know, a person can have a 10, and then the other person can have an 8, and then come in with a 4. Like, you know what I'm saying? West, Benny, and, you know what I'm saying, Conway, they do that better than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they get the structure, and it's like, you know, it's not like a ego thing to where, you know, oh, what you mean I only get 8 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell everybody's good, you know what I'm saying? And more people need to get in that structure. Everybody don't need to kick a 16 or 18,
right,
or 12 all the time. Sometimes that 8, being that it's a track that don't have no chorus, that can kind of seem like the chorus within itself.
Yeah.
It's actually not a chorus. You know what I'm saying? But the way that, you know, Gun comes on the track and the way he says his rhymes, you would think it's a chorus.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, in a situation like that, that has to get credit, and it don't get enough credit, the presentation part. You know, so yeah, I give it about an 8.5, bro.
Okay.
Straight up. So what we got, number 5?
Green Light.
Big drip like an old sick, old mix. Couldn't make my whole blink. Blowing on that Pakistan, mobbing in the caravan. And the blonde backwards, only need a half a grand. He just let the hoes catch it. Damn. I'm on my Tokyo drift, smoking your shit on the boat while I'm sit with your big mo. Whipping up
That paper get messed up. I pray you niggas fess up. Pick snap for a 20 piece. Field work, my team's muddy cleats. You leave in pieces, you don't come in peace. Bust down a Berkeley, that's perfect timing, nigga. Still can't believe Nip gone.
That's crazy. Chase Fetti mentioned Nip, because he kind of had that same kind of, you know, flow pattern as Nip on that.
Handling the rock like fist ball. Guarantee you don't want me pissed off. Get mad and start shooting shit.
Chase, he kind of, let me see, I'm trying to think of 2 artists. Maybe Fred the Godson, a little bit.
Yeah, I got one better for you. He remind me of J Hood. Voice wise, you know.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Check
this out up here.
What's that? Oh,
Spot.
shit. See what they got.
Yeah, he remind me of a Hood a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not his wordplay or anything like that, but you know. Yeah. Fred the Godson.
I think maybe some Don Q, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, good one. Yeah, I can see a lot of Don in them too.
Maybe some Don Q.
Yeah.
You know, give a little similarity.
Yeah. Let me check this video.
Yeah.
What you say about the track though, bro?
It was a little mellowed out, tuning it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I give it probably a 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Still a, you know, dope presentation.
Yeah.
What you think?
I like it, man. I thought, you know, it was it was kind of mellowed out, but it was still a power punch.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too much put into it. It was just enough, you know what I'm saying? So I'll give it about an 8. You know what I'm saying? They did what they needed to do. It ain't really too much to put on it. The cadence was there, you know, the delivery, and more than anything, it was clear.
Yeah.
You know, the vision in the words was clear on it. And you know, Flea the way he pronunciates, you know, well, not pronunciate, enunciates his word structure. It has a lot of Jim in it, Jim Jones. He reminds me of Jim in that element.
Oh, okay.
A whole lot. Because Jim does that. He enunciates, you know, his bar structure very accurate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
he puts a lot of emphasis on certain words in his rhymes.
Yeah, so you know you can really see that. So you know you don't get enough credit for that, but yeah, definitely I give it about an 8. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got this next track. We're gonna be right back at you.
This is number 6.
6.
All right, it's gonna be Fish and Yams.
Fish and Yams, dope title.
Listen real close while the story gets told. I got a Shakespeare pen and a warrior soul. Many niggas all corny and old. They don't feed themselves twice before they water your boat. And broke hella crab with some straight up suckers. To get it across the line, I even paid off truckers. You guys got the trap, fools ate off buses. This is live nigga rap, black nigga whistle, drive niggas back.
The packers get stretched out. They told me you was a rat. You making sense now? Yo, big homie's a bitch. This stick gon' be legit. Make you dance like hammer when I'm banging it. When that gravy spit, what's your next move? Invest that chicken, nigga, that's your best move. Get a biscuit, cause the niggas that be with you might be plotting them too. Top down when I slide it like I don't want it if you owe me. I ain't keep the game, this shit shows me.
Something else I want to say too. I mean, you can tell that Flea is like a vet. When it, you know, in comparison, like if this is somebody's first time listening to, you know, Flea Lord, and you know, I'm pretty sure people first time listening to Chase.
Yeah.
You can tell that Flea has been doing it, you know, longer. You can tell maybe his style is kind of more perfected, but Chance is hanging there with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Flea is like overpowering them to a, you know,
to a certain degree.
Right. But you know, I mean, you can tell Flea is definitely in his zone, but Chance is, you know, he's holding it down pretty good for somebody that, you know, I ain't never heard of. So yeah, that's a good, you know, that's another good record. You know, I get that another. I get that about a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5, almost 8.
Yeah, I give it about a 7.5, 8 too. You know, it was very direct, but as you know, like you said, you can see the professionalism in not Ito, but Flea Lord. You know what I'm saying? You can really hear it. You know, it really stands out, but it's not to the point where he's overpowering. You know what I'm saying? It's like neck and neck or whatnot. You know, and it's a very clean vibe. You know, and you know, when people do projects together, whether they full albums or EPs, I don't know why I keep saying Ito. But,
shout out to Ito though.
Shout out to Ito. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of projects don't match.
Yeah.
A lot of them, you know, they off. Like it has like a vibe that doesn't flow through. You know? Like maybe one you know, artist kind of outshines the other artist.
Yeah. You know, a little bit more. Like on this project, yeah, I think Flea kind of just a little more, because I think Flea just more, you know, he's more of a veteran.
Yeah,
so it's like he's got a little bit more experience, but it ain't to the point where when he gets done, it's like, I don't want to hear the other nigga. Just like you talking about the
written testimony. Yeah, I was going there. I was going there. That's the reason why I said what I said, because I was going there.
This is a good you know, teaching point of
Absolutely.
2 projects with 2 separate artists doing a project together.
Yeah.
And you can see how this is more, what do you say?
Structured.
Yeah, it's more structured, but it has a better chemistry on this.
Yeah, because they're not, you know, over trying. It's not over power. You're not trying to overdo it with that rich rap.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of niggas is really, you know what I'm saying, like materializing music. And you know, it's like
that type of rap don't work unless you're that kind of artist. If that's not the meat and potatoes of your whole style, then it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Yeah. In that same, you know, constant era as far as, you know, the album written testimony, the reason why, you know, a good display for it is, as far as rich nigga rap, listen to the verses of Jay-Z, you know, and listen to the verses of Jay Elect. Like, you know, Jay Elect tries to, you know, he tried to put that element on it, but, you know, nobody was paying attention because don't nobody really know what he's talking about, because he never really been in that pocket, you know, before. To whereas, you know, Hov, you know, that's the pocket he was always in. So, you know, even though it's rich nigga rap, like, you know what I'm saying, it works for Jay, because that's Jay. Like, people know Jay for, you know, spitting those kind of bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the name of one of those songs on there, but it's the up-tempo track.
It might be, it's probably the second one would sound like it with
Swiss.
With Swiss beats on it.
It sounds like a Swiss one where, you know, he was talking about his son. Oh, I named my son Sir, gotta call my son Sir. You know, that's rich nigga rap, to where, you know, Jay was always a metaphorical rich nigga rap nigga. But even though it's rich nigga rap, it's still in the pocket to where
it's still in his element.
It's still in his element because that's him. You know what I'm saying? Another nigga, you know, if another nigga tried to do that, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be the same impact. Like, another nigga would be like, all right, you know, it just wouldn't hit. But with Jay, certain things, you know, stand out because that's what makes him. You know what I'm saying? He's a rich nigga rap nigga, but he's also in his pocket to where a lot of niggas can't spit like that. You know what I'm saying? Esco, you know, Nas is a rich nigga rap, but, you know, he did it for so many years. He's in his own element to where, you know, niggas can't do that as well as him either. You know, so, you know, with this, everything correlates. You know what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, everything correlates. This project fits because it's not like, you know, they're overtrying, they're overpowering each other. You know, what you gotta say?
And I think the biggest problem too, you know, this going back to, you know, the Jay Elect. I know this is, you know, totally different album, but we, you know, kind of on that subject. But I didn't make this on the actual review we did of that. The biggest issue was the fact that was his first project that he put out.
Yeah.
Maybe if that was maybe the second, third project he put out,
perhaps
it probably would have got a different, you know what I'm saying, it probably would have got a different view from everybody. But
perhaps.
Since if this is the first thing you putting out, it's like, what the hell? You took 10, you know, plus years to, you know, put this shit out? Which it was, you know, made, I guess, 40 days and 40 nights supposedly, whatever, but still, you know what I'm saying? This is your first introduction of a full, I guess, a project that you know, displaying the world. And comparing this to that, this goes way up. You know what I'm saying, compared to that.
Absolutely. Bar wise, production wise, you know,
definitely production.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of those tracks even seemed a little bit too forceful, like they was trying to force it on you.
Well, hell, some of the tracks, to me, a lot of the tracks sound like older tracks, like they came out. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you hear a sound that's kind of throwback, but it's still fresh.
You
know, a lot of those records sounded like, damn, this shit sound like they made this shit back in 2014 or some shit.
Yeah, because they probably did. Because that's the whole rich nigga rap element that people ain't getting. They think that, you know, they can spit that rich nigga rap over tracks that kind of sound dated because they're trying to get that Derringer sound. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get that Alchemist sound to whereas, you know, the underground got right now, and it don't fit.
Yeah.
It don't fit because it's not supposed to fit. It's not working because you're trying too hard. Mm-hmm. These niggas that, you know, that it's working for, they're not overpowering their bars with that rich nigga rap. You know what I'm saying? West Side is probably the most underground nigga other than Rock Marcy that spits, you know what I'm saying, that you can probably fit.
Braggadocious. Yeah,
the braggadocious, but it's a different kind of braggadocious, you know what I'm saying, because he's talking about niggas got, you know, a lot of niggas ain't up on game when it comes to fashion. They gotta look it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, the off-white. You know? Mm-hmm. Niggas really don't know about off-white. What's off-white? They don't know that label. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though, you know, it might seem like he's spitting rich nigga rap, he put niggas on game about a lot of stuff too. Mm-hmm. And that's why it stands out, because he's in his own lane. Like, you could tell he's not trying. Like, this is him as a person. He's not trying to be, you know, this person or trying to be this braggadocious person. That's probably more than likely him. You can hear it in his interviews to the way he talks when he spit wrestling bars. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You could tell like he's really a wrestling fan. Like, he's not doing that, you know, trying to be like, oh, I mean, I just do it because it's cool. Like a lot of these niggas. Right. Or, you know, I'm just doing it because, you know, I make money off of it. Yeah, niggas is getting paid off of it or whatnot, but you could tell they actually fans, they, you know, of it. Mm-hmm. So when you're a fan of something, that makes you a true artist. Man, a lot of these, you know, people out, they're not really artists because they're not doing it for a classical reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So yeah, that just fits, you know. So off of that, what I say, I give it about an 8.
7.5.
7.5, 8. Yeah. I fit it right in that pocket. So okay. Yeah, but yeah, we got the last track, number 7. What we got, bro?
It's gonna be last of the last.
Last of the last. Dope title again. Let's get it.
Real underground sounding.
Absolutely.
Type of record.
When you K singing, catch you while you daydreaming. Got so many hitters with me, gonna leave the stage leaning. City off the chain, but I spit it off the brain. Counter full of fish, I'm like Rondo with assists. Big cash on the way, quick pass off the chase. Sip your fucking track with a kid mask on my face. Little drinks, even baby mama ducking when I'm clapping. In the stoop in the winter, big bikes in the summer. Drop the mic and you know the pipes out like a plumber.
Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know, he coming in with it and it just comes in and mashes it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it fits.
Like, you know, his presence on the mic is, you know, he can tell like he found his pocket.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Dancing on the work, I put some rhythm in it. James Brown spinner when I semi hit her. I'm a bad mother, and I ain't fool you on this beef. I got that covered. Gosh, I keep wanna step up. I'm shooting everything from the neck up. Don't disrespect us. Once we needed to stay, usually the ones that left us and taught us how to chew that bitch. Gonna get you lettuce. Cut a nigga for some cheddar. I'm a better nigga. Overheard you pillow talking about.
I give it another 7.5, 8.
Yeah. I give it about a 7.5.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, that's what I got a truck for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bryce Justice. It did what it was supposed to do. You know, it wasn't overpowered. It wasn't too much put on it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it made its presence felt. You know, but overall, as far as project goes, I give the project I give it about a 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely give this project a 9. Comparing to some of the things I've listened to in the past couple weeks, you know, definitely comparing this with a written testament, and to me, this just rolls over a written testament.
Yeah, absolutely. It ain't no question about that. It ain't. You know, we spoke more about that, y'all. You know, Crash and Burn. Y'all can go back and look. But
well, now I made it his own topic.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
The video was our testament to a written testimony.
Absolutely.
So y'all check that out.
Yeah, y'all can go back and check that out. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. Because
matter of fact, at the end of this video, it's gonna pop up for y'all.
Yeah, so y'all can go right to it, straight up. But yeah, y'all give more play to, you know, Flea Lloyd, Edo, you know, underground niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Chase Fetti. You know, we're gonna get more into him as well. You know what I'm saying? Dope doing on this project. He did a great job.
Yeah,
you know,
did.
for, you know, people not to know, you know, more about him. And I even like the introduction of not knowing much about him, how he came in. You know, that's dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because when I seen it, I was like, Chase Fetti, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I said, maybe I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
So when he came in, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Yeah.
Did his thing, straight up and down. So, you know, y'all stay tuned. You know, you already know you rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review.